Hello everyone, this is Steve at E Speaks For You channel on YouTube, and today's gun review is going to be on the Tanfoglio Witness gun. Now many of you probably haven't heard of this gun. It's actually imported by EAA, which is European American Armory Corporation, and this is actually the Witness compact version, and it's actually a really nice gun. I haven't seen too many of them out there, and it's really it's not an expensive piece or anything, and it shoots really well. Anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and start my review on it. It comes in this little carry case, and I believe it brings two little cleaning brushes. But this particular gun, I got it used, so it's actually a really nice little gun. Since I got it used, it didn't have the accessories in there. But one neat thing about the little case is that it has a little notch there in the bottom here. So if you have a lock, you could put a lock in it and store it. Anyhow, safety check. There's no magazine in there, and it is empty. We'll release a slide. As you can see, it has an interesting finish to it. It's called a Wonder Finish. Now this Wonder Finish is actually a polished steel, because it is steel. Even though I believe it's about 31 ounces in weight, it's really not that, doesn't feel that heavy. This type of finish, and it's like a hardened steel, and this type of finish that it has, it's very difficult to scratch or dent, for that matter. And also it's rust proof. Even though it's steel, it is rust proof because of that Wonder Finish that it has. It comes with rubber grips on both sides, like a clone of the CZ75, and double action, single action pistol. This gun, you have the ability to carry it cocked and loaded. It has the thumb safety right here, and if you just have it latched up, it will not trigger, won't fire. And once it's down, you obviously can fire it. I don't like to dry fire, but I will for the sake of this video. Also, another neat thing is that you can have it at a half cock right there, and then you can actually carry it with the safety at a half cock, which is not bad either. This gun has a 3-dot sight. It's 2 whites in the back and a red iron sight fixed in the front. The one in the back, you can adjust it. I also feel like it has a look of a 1911. It's just a small version of a 1911. It has the beaver tail in the back here, and that prevents, from your hand being caught with the slide or anything when firing. It's a nice little piece. Something interesting that I found is that this particular slide runs inside the frame. versus many most guns, I would say, have the slide that run on the outer side of the frame. This actually runs on the inside of the frame, which I thought was pretty interesting. It shoots pretty smooth. It doesn't have a lot of recoil. I'm not sure if it's because if it's possibly that since it's a heavier gun, the recoil is very minimal. It's very accurate. I was very happy with the accuracy and the comfort behind it all. The one thing that I didn't don't like about it is that, you know, my size hand. I mean, I'm 5'9". I have an average size hand. I'm not a very big guy or anything, and the slide release, I felt it was a little far for me to reach it when I was ready to shoot at the range. I actually just got home from the range a little while ago. Decided to jump right into doing the review. Didn't want to waste any time on that. Why leave what you can do for today? Why leave it for another day? So I just went ahead and decided to do this. But like I was saying, the slide release, I found it a little far for for the location for my hand, and I actually had to use my other hand to release a slide when I was ready to shoot. I wasn't too happy about that. Um, Another interesting thing is that this as you can see the trigger is has a little bit more of a curvature than most other guns. And I, if I'm not mistaken, the this brand of gun has one that has not so much of a curve, and the difference is that the ones that have the extra curve is how you can basically identify the fact that it's a single action, double action um, handgun. The ones that are, I believe, double action only, the the trigger is not as curved, and the ones that are double action, single action, like this one, it has a little bit more of a curvature to allow for your finger to uh, not to slip off the trigger. So you get a little bit of a better positioning, you can say. So as far as the con goes, I don't like personally. I don't like the location. It's a little far to reach the slide release, and I would say probably, you know, the fact of the steel wonder finish. I don't know if it's the wonder finish or if it's just that, like, you know, like your stainless steel appliances, that it it stains fairly easy. Um, Not that it stains easy or anything, but if you have like greasy hands or oily hands, it'll tend to leave a fingerprint. So you gotta always be cleaning and polishing it. But other than that, I mean, it's a really nice gun. Um, I actually do like the Wonder Finish. Don't get me wrong. I do like it. Um, it's different. I gotta say it's different. And what once again, I mean, the make is called Tanfoglio, and it's Italian made. And I mean, I don't have any other than the, you know, the maybe possibly the upkeep on the finish and the location of the slide release. Other than that, I mean, every other aspect, I think it's a great gun. Um, the takedown is very similar to a 1911. Is basically just push out this little peg here, and which brings the slide release comes off. You just take that off by aligning. There's in the back here. There's Let me see if I can get that. There's these two little nudges there, little circles. All you got to do is align those right there, align them together, and then go ahead and depress that little peg from the back, and this comes off, and you're good to go. And in case I missed it, it does come with one magazine, and this particular one, being a 9mm, it holds 13 in the magazine for the compact version, and obviously one in the chamber. And this is Steve at E Speaks For You. Hope you enjoyed it.